Hello. Hi. It feels weird being the one allowed to talk at the beginning. It's normally not allowed. Um, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all well. While the DM is away, the little gremlins will play Wanderhome today. And I am very excited. Oh, Matt's got the book. That's beautiful.
It's
I
so
love
pretty.
it. Yes. We also had Towers Does Towers this week.
Did.
And it was a fantastic session as per usual. And this weekend, Friday. It's the weekend, right? Friday
It
counts as the
counts.
weekend.
By the time that
Late
show
enough.
airs, it's the weekend. Someone's
It's the
drunk
weekend.
somewhere.
We got TPK this Friday, which is exciting after our week off. I'm excited to get back into that. We're at like episode 4 or 5 or something. So
I think it's episode
fresh.
6.
No.
Yeah, because there was the awkward like onesie twosie, and then y'all did 3, and now we're back. So
Oh,
I think
well,
it is episode
I can't
6.
count.
I can't read.
We'll get there. No, it's fine. Yeah. What else? Oh, we got sponsors. Beautiful, beautiful sponsors, including HelloFresh is one of our newest sponsors. There are links that have just been fresh to death. Links that have been thrown into the chat for you to check out for all of our beautiful sponsors. Yeah. Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to say?
Maybe I don't want to out Conlon, but holy shit, I am excited for the next time that we have to play test any other things.
Yes. Yeah, we've been hearing a lot from the backgrounds. I'm excited for that to come out.
Many much
Congrats.
color.
I do have to say, I'm really proud of us all for color coordinating our outfits today. We are
We're
very
in-
dark on stream.
We're in mourning.
We were playing the most cheerful game, sponsored by outfit sponsored by Hot Topic. Mine is
wow.
actually dark blue. It just looks
Yeah,
really fucking black.
I'm dark blue
Mine is
too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're just
Mine's grey.
okay.
I
All right,
have a
Nemea.
touch of pink.
In saying that, you know what?
Touch of
We've
pink.
played to the theme of the story today, so it's all very exciting. I have my notes. I'm so excited. All right, okay, let's do this. Guess get into it, right? What else is there? I feel weird. It's been 3 minutes. What happened for all the 20-minute bantering?
Dustin's not here.
We're way less
Okay.
antagonistic when Dustin is gone.
Yeah.
We just do it to mess with him.
Yeah, there's a little bit less sniping that happens. A little bit more
Yeah.
direct to game.
Is it because I'm the one that snipes, and so there's no way to snipe me? I get to talk the most this time, so I'm happy.
If you want the tiniest smidge of banter on that topic, I was like rewatching the fight with Rizazro, and there's the part where I can't remember what Dustin says, but it's something nice about Sinbar. Oh, I hope you forgive me. Sinbar says that, and then you just like, not possible. you just like mutter it in the middle of like really dramatic emotional sentiment, and then your next initiative is just like Edie the meaty is next. Just couldn't stop laughing. So yes, it's you. You're the problem.
Hi, I'm
And
the
we
problem,
live for
it's
it.
me.
You do, yes.
Yes.
100%.
Oh gosh. All right.
But with
Well,
that,
yeah.
take it away.
What do I say?
I don't know.
Cool.
Last
perfect.
time on Wanderhome.
Last time on Wanderhome, it was Firetop, and you guys helped prepare for your beautiful festival. It is now the season of grasping, where all of the trees, the leaves have fallen from the trees, and it looks like the branches are grasping to the heavens, and that's why the season is called grasping. You have all been continuing your travels when suddenly Jacquie, the beautiful quokka, has come across you guys. What we'll do is we'll start off with the introduction questions, as to how the characters are connected. So we'll start with Conlon.
And also a reminder of like who we're playing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What we look
Yeah,
like
and who? Yes, a reminder of who we're playing and what you look like and stuff as well, please. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah. I am Gaeloch the Moth Tender. I am a brown bat with a bit of a darker head of fur, carrying a map of all the local moth towers and a satchel full of papers. His moth tender uniform is worn from age, stitched and restitched with care and attention. He wears, perfect, there you go, that's a moth tender bat. He wears a light brown gloves, the fingers of which have been stained black with ink. So I guess, first, Matt, when did I realize that I could trust you?
Ooh, I love these questions, but they're all so deep. So
Yeah, right.
You're just plunging in. When did you first realize that you could trust me? That's the question.
Yep.
I think maybe it's like at one point you lost, like you had to find like a wounded moth or something, and from my experience dealing with Che running off and getting lost somewhere, I was like, oh, I got this, and it was just like a no questions asked kind of thing. So it was like a, oh, okay, you help protected mine, I'll help protect yours kind of thing.
Awesome. I love that.
Beautiful. All right, Matthew. Oh wait, you've got a second question, Colin.
Yeah. Are we doing both, or are we going all the way?
We'll go
Both.
Do both? Yeah, do both. Get it done.
All right then, Taylor. Why did I risk my job and career to help you?
I don't know. Why did you?
Plenty of answers.
Why would
that question?
Why would anyone do that?
What? That's dumb. I have no idea. Wow, not a question I was expecting, honestly. Of all the questions, that's not one. Okay. I snuck into your workplace, thinking it was just going to be a bit of fun, harmless prank, and you stood up for me.
That's cute. I love it.
Awesome.
That's great. All right, Matthew, pitter patter. A little introduction, and then ask your questions, please.
Sure thing. I'm gonna show I am playing the Guardian playbook. I'll show the art, but I am not a little bear, and they've got the little ward. So cute. So I'm playing the Guardian playbook. I am Guardian to a ward. I am a giant, big old beaver with big bushy brown fur and a giant, instead of one of the items that you could start with is a big shield. So instead of that, it is just my big floppy tail that occasionally Che, the little red fox, will sit on and like eat her snacks or read her books as we go somewhere, and it just drags along like a little like moving pallet for her. And let's see here. I will ask Gaeloch. That's saying it right? Cool.
Good enough.
Good enough. Good enough. What was I like before I found my ward?
Oh man. I guess I should preface. I don't think Gaeloch knew Pitter Pat before they found their ward, but
Well, this canonically means that you do then. So
yeah, I guess it does. Yeah,
I'm forcing the timeline.
All right.
We met like one time. You were at a moth tower, and you just saw me before.
Perfect. Yeah,
no
yeah.
Che.
Just some background.
Yeah.
That
Recognize
jackass.
I think still pretty like protective of people smaller than him, and you know, looking out for the little guy, just kind of generally being there so that when Che kind of was like a thing that happened. However that happened, it was just sort of lined up well.
Nice. I've always been protective. Now I'm just worried and protective.
Now you just got a reason.
Yeah. And then other question to Jackie, right?
Mhm.
I mean, you can ask Conlon again if you. I mean,
No.
You can ask me,
Gaeloch,
but I
if you'd
don't
like.
have a character.
You don't have a character.
Well, I have a lot.
you have all of them.
You have all of the other. Yeah. When was the last time? All of these assume that we've been with each other for a little while.
Yes.
So at some point, we'll just
At
say
some
that
point in the previous
Yeah.
lifetime of
Off-screen.
adventures, yes,
Pre-Fire
you guys
Fest.
have. Yeah.
Free Fire Top.
Yeah, because Jackie won't have been at the Fire Top, but they would have been at the other festival that we did last time. You know what I mean? So they've existed in that life.
Yeah.
We've all crossed paths before, and we're just meeting up again.
Yep. When was the last time my ward really irritated you?
I don't know. Jackie's pretty hard to annoy. When she ate all of my last remaining stash of eucalyptus leaves.
Amazing.
Didn't like that.
Perfect.
She read The Very Hungry Caterpillar and wanted to eat leaves that day.
That makes sense. And Taylor, would you like to introduce Jackie?
Alrighty, I am playing Jacquie. She is a small little quokka. One of these adorable little marsupials found here in Australia, just with that little, they always look like they're smiling. They're just adorable. I have dusty grey with a few streaks of light brown through it to match the native deserts and rocky landscapes that I call home. I have grass-stained overalls, a cap that's always worn backwards, and I just have an overwhelming love of life. Just very fun, super curious, doesn't really think things through. Because I had two questions, and after what Matt asked, I'm gonna...
Which playbook are you?
I am the ragamuffin.
The Ragamuffin.
I'm a ragamuffin.
It's an adorable.
I'm a little rascal of a kid
little
who
rascal.
just wants to cause problems and have fun.
That's so cute.
It's like, run, scream, play, steal.
This is the
Little otter.
Ragamuffin from the book.
It's a little otter. It's so cute. Alrighty. Gaeloch, apart from risking your job, what did I or do I do that truly next level gets on your nerves?
Ooh. Interesting. Oh, this is interesting with what my traits are, because I don't think that there are a lot of things that get on Gaeloch's nerves.
Mess with your mail.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I'll twist this just a little bit to say he seems like he gets very upset when you move his stuff around and disorganize his mail and all of that kind of thing. However, his actual nature is a little different than that, and but maybe Jackie doesn't actually know that. Jackie just thinks this is hilarious because he gets really upset.
I love that. And Pitter Patter, what endearing nickname have you given me?
Oh man, I was like, I do not know I thought you were saying corker, not quokka, as its own thing. So
Yeah.
I've been picturing completely off, and now I looked it up.
What
and I
were
was like,
you picturing?
I thought it was a corgi. I thought you were a corgi, and you were calling it like a corker. And I was just completely off base.
Like,
Now looking at
Corgi orca?
yeah.
Little dog of the sea!
I don't. Dog of the sea, chicken of the sea, dog of the sea.
Dog of the sea.
But now looking at an actual quokka, it looks like a smaller, smiley beaver without the big tail. So
Yes.
mini me? Is that too, or like little me? Oh, you're just a little me.
That's so cute. That is so
Yeah,
true.
if anyone wants to look up what a quokka is, it's QUOKKA. They are adorable.
Doesn't look real. It looks like someone manufactured like the cutest animal possible.
Yeah, the little smile. Like, how?
They're always so happy. They have no fear. They have no natural predators, so if they see a human, they were like, "Hi, friend!"
Mhm.
They're beautiful.
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh, hi, Raiders.
Hello.
Raid.
Welcome to one of the most adorable games in existence.
We're playing Wanderhome.
Yes, we're about to get our adventure started. All right. Well, you all have arrived in a new location after, which reminds me, we
Yep.
all need to answer. What sort of place did we just travel from? So let's roll a location, and then once we're there, then you guys can talk. So I'm gonna need a D6 from each of you, please.
I came prepared with my squishy dice.
Nice.
A 1.
A 1.
Yeah, you've got the cube of the dice of dice.
So we're starting off at a farm.
5.
In a lagoon.
The cube has decided 3.
On a lake.
A toad in the hole in the bog of the frog. Lagoon
It's
in a
a
lake.
farm. A farm on a lagoon on a lake. That's where
It's like a.
This was your meeting
uh,
place. I mean, it's a pretty obvious place. You
Yeah.
you know how
It's
where
a
to
lily
meet.
pad farm.
It's a lily pad farm. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect. Okay. Well, yes. Yeah, so this is in saying this. If you would like that, the words aren't happening. If that. Oh my god.
That's Connor's declaration of what we see in the scene.
Yes. Would you like it to be that, or would you like to make another declaration?
Sure,
What
that can
would
be
you
my
do?
declaration. Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
I like that.
All right. Matthew, what else can we see?
Ooh, I think we see Che jumping across like lily pads because she is chasing the like big beautiful dragonflies that are all just like helicoptering around. Like the air is sort of dense with the vibrations of their wings and just all of the flying around that's happening from like it's the lily pads, but also
The
the
lily pads are
dragonflies
like big
part
enough
of
as
it.
well to be able
Yeah.
to take the weight of someone jumping on them, which is a beautiful thing to see as well. And Taylor, what else can you see?
We can also see a massive red barn over in the distance. Sort of like it's a barn that sort of goes into a boat shed with a pier, like what do they call it? Like a mini pier.
Yeah,
Are they just piers?
They're piers.
Okay.
a dock.
You can say
Also-
dock.
I was thinking, aren't docks bigger? I have.
You can have a
ratios
small
in
dock
my-
or a big dock.
Okay.
It's not the size of the dock that
I
matters.
think-
No, it's how you use it.
Exactly.
Wait, is a dock just a pier that allows boats to be on it? Is that the only differentiator?
Probably.
Coblin's
We'll Google it
Googling
later.
in the background.
And this is where you have decided to meet. The three of you are meeting up because Jacquie has told you about something. She has mentioned a serene and idyllic village between rolling hills and lush meadows, and that village is known for vibrant gardens where the residents cultivate flowers and herbs. And she wants to take you all there. And I will leave it there for you to interact with the scene and let me know when you're ready to take on the next adventure. Are there any people around?
I might be the last one to arrive there, and then seeing... Oh, I'm so sorry, what's your warden's name? Your...
Che-Che.
Che-Che. I had M stuck in my head, and I'm like, no, that's me. I would have approached from, like, the opposite side of the lily pads, and then seeing Che-Che, like, bouncing and chasing dragonflies, and be like... And then rather than walking around the Lake Lagoon, I'm gonna bound across it and join Che-Che for a little bit, and then meet up with you guys. Very out of breath.
And like Pitter-Pat's trying to like get onto one of the lily pads, but like it's just a little too heavy and starts to sink really quickly. Like, careful where you're going. Oh, another one. Ah! Seeing Jacquie arrive.
You made it!
Ooh, you did. Get your exercise in?
Yeah.
The aggressive muting is killing me.
Where's Gaeloch?
Well, he should be around here somewhere. Gaeloch!
I'm trying to remember what all I can do in this game. Like I'm like reading over my character sheet really quick.
I was quickly reading the some things you could always do in that top right.
Yeah. That was same. Yeah, okay. I guess Gaeloch is like around, just kind of standing. He seems kind of lost in the what's going on around in the area, just looking at all the things and looking for signs of moths, looking to see if like there was moth towers in this area or not, like if they've come through, kind of thing.
It is daytime as well at the moment. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning, just kind of like mid-morning, and you guys all meet up.
Look, it'd be nice if they put a few other walkways out there so you heavier folks could get it. It's fine. She'll be back. It's just like, Jacquie, you said that you had some place that you wanted to show us?
Yeah. There's beautiful gardens at Serene?
You
Serene?
give it a name. Yeah.
There's...
Yeah,
what was the
Serene.
town?
Serene.
Yeah, Serene. Sorry, my brain.
No, you're fine. Don't be silly.
Yeah. Flowers at Serene, and I really wanted to show you guys. It's really, really pretty.
That would be good.
Okay. Let's go.
Could add some flowers to Che-Che's hairpin. And you see she's got a rainbow feather hairpin. One of the few things I wrote down from last session. Made sure to keep.
That's cute. Perfect.
Yeah. And Gaeloch, there's gonna be plenty of moths there too.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, so cute.
I have some letters to deliver.
Sweet.
Perfect. Well, you guys make your way to this nearby town. It is... Jacquie mentions the moonblossom at this town.
Oh yeah.
I just want you to mention one thing, the moonblossom, if you could, and then I was like, never mind, don't worry about it. She mentions the moonblossom, which is a mystical flower whose beauty is told around the lands, and that piques your interest. And so you guys make your way towards this town. It's not too far. So we'll just roll, I need everyone to roll 2d6s for me, and as we go, yell them out, because I don't want any re-rolls
3
of the first number. 3. And then
6.
Thank you.
5 and
4.
4.
Perfect.
That leaves 1 and 2. If we're not re-rolling.
The other ones could be the second number.
Yeah,
re-roll
the
some?
second
Okay.
number could be fine, but
No duplicates on the first number.
No duplicates on the first number, just because then
2. It's rolling, and
it's spinning.
6.
Rolling.
The cube has decided.
It's so cool.
I can't wait for mine.
All right.
So jealous.
Dueling
As you
cubes.
guys are making your way across towards the village, you notice, as if in a blink of an eye, the sun has disappeared, and you turn behind you and you don't remember seeing sunset, and it is too early for that. And Gaeloch, you definitely know that this isn't right. You can tell when the moon is supposed to be out and when it's not, and it is not time for the moon. In fact, you cannot see the moon, but it is nighttime. You walk, and there is a tavern to the side with a bunch of kinfolk all milling around, each of them just very lazily continuing their day as if nothing is any different. There is a large mirror in the center of the town, and it looks like there's a big sign up there that says like moonblossom or of the likes in their kin language. And then there is a swamp as well off to one side. And as you step through, it's not only night, but things look a little bit drained of colour. You're not quite sure, but everyone kind of just seems to be very lazily milling around each of the places in this very small village. They look up at you with worried faces as you enter the town.
My tummy doesn't say it's time for dinner, so... Che, yours?
Oh God.
What else do you guys see in this town? We'll start with Taylor this time.
Sorry, aggressive brightness as I open up my sheet. There's outside, like the majority of buildings and whatnot, there are meant to be beautiful garden beds, like all individual and personalized to represent the household and everything. And all of those flower beds are looking a little wilted.
Colin.
Oh man, this is the part of this game that really makes it. I can never think of anything good.
Sure you can.
You can think of anything. You could even just put a kin in place, like literally just be like, there is a sparrow over there with patchwork fur, you know, or feathers or whatever, you know what I mean? So just whatever you're feeling.
Okay. Yeah. So you said everything's kind of like desaturated almost.
Almost, yeah.
Okay. I think there's another traveler who's arrived recently that is kind of like looking at their hands and, you know, around them and like kind of wondering at the color change as well.
Perfect. I love that. Excellent. And Matthew?
I think that is this a town or is it just a tavern?
It's a village.
It's a village.
It's like it's a village, and there is a tavern that is like the main thing that you see,
Gotcha.
as well as in the center of the town you see this big mirror.
Yes.
And you don't know what's over there yet, like really,
Right.
but that's what you can see.
I think that there is a moth tower, an easy view. as we're walking up, but on the side of the moth tower, it looks like there is like a big, like sharp stone or something, or like maybe like a massive claw that's been just like jutted into part of it. But it's an old, like it happened a long time ago and it's just sort of like left there. And you can see that hanging off of it, there is just a little like rope down to a little sort of like offering bowl beneath.
I thought you were gonna say noose, and I was
Nope,
like, Matthew,
nope.
this isn't that type of game.
I'm not making it that dark.
Although that would be a very fun way to make this antagonistic. How dark can we make things?
Yeah,
Dark.
literally, I guess.
Go around just describing the most awful things to add to it. JJ, cover your
How
eyes.
dark can you go?
How dark can you go? No, perfect. Yeah. What would you guys like to do?
It's usually much prettier than this.
I was about to say, this is not living up to expectations. Whew.
Very weird. I don't know what the light changed, and was there like a point that the light changed? Like when we like reached a point that like
It seemed like once the village came into view, your view of the daytime, nighttime went to nighttime. And even when you looked behind you, it was nighttime. Like as if there wasn't like a curtain or anything, but there was a point where you stepped and then it became nighttime. It feels weird though. It doesn't feel like anything is super wrong, if that makes sense. Like it looks wrong and you can tell it's wrong, but there's no feeling of like time's just flipped or like this feels uncomfortable or anything like that. It just feels like it is what it is.
And the loss of the sun, like, hasn't changed the temperature or anything. Like, it's still
as if it was
day.
daytime.
Yeah.
Right now, there is just no sun coming through.
this is really weird. The moon should be full right now, and there's nothing. Even if it is nighttime, this time is just not right.
Thank you. Right, it's like if someone put a big blanket over everything.
It's so cute.
I might go check out the moth tower and see if there's anything there that maybe they can tell us what's going on.
Sure. I feel like I'm just gonna poke my head in on the most obvious thing, and it's just walking towards the mirror.
Cool. So if you head towards the moth tower, it is a fully functioning moth tower that has letters coming in and out constantly with other moth tenders in there as well. You spot a beautiful old owl currently putting letters into like different pigeonholes, and you're able to actually see a pigeonhole that looks like it hasn't been collected for a while. And she stuffs another letter into there with like a bit of a sad look on her face, and then kind of continues on like sorting through letters.
Hello. Hi. How is
Who are
it?
you?
How are you?
I had to do it.
I'm gonna. I pull out my like moth tending badge thing or whatever it is. I think it's probably like a badge.
Like a detective badge?
Yeah. Like a sheriff's badge, but it's got like a moon instead of a star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm Gaeloch. I'm a moth tender. What's going on here?
What do you mean? And you've seen owls before, and animal kin alike from all your adventures, and you, as you were walking past, you notice everyone looks quite sallow, a little bit unwell. They look like the colors drained from them in like a very physical way, but like life's been drained out of them as well. You can kind of tell that. And she's like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's kind of weirdly dark here, and I know that this is not a thing that I should be focusing on, but why? How? There's no moon. How do the moths navigate without the moon? That's how they get around. But you all look unwell.
Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about. And the moths find everything fine. And you look around, there aren't any moths. But this is an active post office, like as if there is. Are you
Interesting.
looking for someone? Something?
Well, I was just checking in as a moth tender myself. I thought I would see if there were any letters that, you needed delivered. I know sometimes I'm a last leg moth tender. I get things where they're going when the moths can't quite get there.
You're happy to travel?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I have a request, maybe. And she kind of like points towards the pigeonhole that's full of letters, and she says, Elder Petal, has been missing for a week now. We are worried. She comes to collect her letters like everyone else. She hasn't. Would you try to deliver them to her home and maybe see where she is?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm more than happy to deliver the letters to her. Where does she live? How can we get there?
She gives you perfect directions to the cottage. I can take you if you wish. Otherwise, that's the way.
No, it's all right. I can find it myself. That's not a problem.
Cool. She seems out of breath after this conversation, but doesn't seem to be noticing it all herself. And you grab those letters and head out. And we'll jump over to Pitter Patter, who's gone over to the big mirror. And as you walk over, you see that there's actually two smaller mirrors just off to the side, kind of creating like kind of like a makeup table mirror sort of thing, so you get like a good view of all sides. And as you walk up, there is a vase with a flower that looks half dead. It is the size of a basketball, like that's how big this flower is, but it has wilted and the leaves are like half falling off and look shriveled. And you can imagine with the mirrors that are here, there was probably something that was, worth looking at. Nothing now, what you can tell.
So big mirror. It's like 10 feet tall. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. I was picturing much bigger. I was thrown off. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
No, that's okay.
it is a big mirror, as in not a hand mirror. Sorry.
Gotcha. No worries.
Yeah.
I was picturing big mirrors in like a tower of mirror. No.
Oh yeah, no, not a tower of mirrors. Not quite. More like a display.
Yeah.
Like an offering display, but with mirrors.
Che like walks up to the little like vase and like points up and then looks up at Pat. Flower sad. I think so. And scoops her up and like reaches into in her jacket pocket. She's like patting on his vest, and he pulls out a big oversized hat, big floppy hat that he puts on her. It doesn't fit her head at all, but she seems to warm up having her little comfort hat on. This is very, very odd. I feel like this would be the moonblossom, but it's not very blossomy. Is there anyone around?
Yes, there is a... What have we got? We got a squirrel that is wearing a small little coat of green and blue and tiny mittens, and they are currently bringing fruit over to this altar sort of thing.
I'll go up to them and be like, is everything okay here? Something feels off.
It's a beautiful day. What do you mean?
Is it?
And he like looks from side to side to see if anyone else is around. And he sees a couple of people off to one side and he says, "It's a beautiful day."
If there weren't other people around, would you still think it's a beautiful day?
Beautiful, beautiful day, as he shakes his head and pops the offering down.
Who thinks it's the most beautiful day? Who really wants it to be a beautiful day?
He like goes wide-eyed for a moment, and it's like as if he can't say anything to you, like words won't come out of his mouth, and then he scurries off.
Where do you think you're going? I'm just gonna follow after.
You see him pretty much just hiding. Like, he literally just went to hide, and if you find him, he is just like...
Oh, it's okay. Here. I'll just sit next to him and be like, we can talk about other stuff. What do you think of Jacquie's hat? And the hat has like fallen like into her face, and she like smooshes it up. Hi.
It's a beautiful hat. Beautiful hat.
Just like a beautiful town.
Beautiful town. Beautiful flower. And he looks strained as he says it.
Be better if more people could see beautiful flower.
Yes, many people come to see beautiful flower. Many. You don't think that there's anything that you're going to be able to get out of him?
Yeah. I'm gonna try like sensing that. I'll just redirect to a pleasant conversation and just like chat with him and like not.
He has a perfectly pleasant chat with you, and it would be as if there was nothing wrong with that conversation whatsoever. There was no innuendos or like secret messages or eye flicks or anything. It was just exactly what it was. Especially now you notice being further away from the flower too.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'll just take a moment to kind of like hopefully calm him down and like reset him so he's not stressed.
Perfect. Jacquie, what are you doing?
I would like to go up to the mirror, and I'm just going to start pulling faces in it, like, for a little bit, like just be an absolute menace for a minute, giggling to myself. And then you said the big flower. What sort of flower is it? Sorry, I coughed as you said it.
No, that's all right. It looks like it's supposed to be the moonflower. And it's just a big, like it's the size of a basketball.
Yeah.
And it looks like almost like a rose, but more rounded. I can't remember what those flowers are called. With like lots and lots of interlacing petals that all go into like a center point.
Like a lotus?
Like
almost?
like a bowl. Like a bowl of petals. That's what it is.
Cool. It's a blooming onion.
It's a blooming onion. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a blooming onion.
You might be thinking Dahlia. I'll post
maybe.
it in chat.
And it's wilting, so the like
yes,
petals...
like that. Yes, like that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So once I've had my fun, I'm gonna look around and see if anyone's watching me, and then I want to try and like pick up any of the petals that have fallen off and like try and like smush them back in where I think they might have gone and fallen out. And
yeah, absolutely. You can try to do that. You absolutely do. You pop the flowers back where the petals back where you think that they're supposed to go, and the ones underneath kind of fall away in place. But the ones that you put there stay on, which seems odd. But no matter how many you put back on, the same amount fall off the bottom. and so repeats for as long as you feel like playing with it. Also, when you pick them up, they feel cold to touch.
Oh.
Like way colder than you would assume a flower petal to be.
Ooh. That's unusual. I might just do it for like 2 or 3 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to sniff the flower.
Mm-hmm.
Like just full on boof.
It smells
head
like
in center.
It smells like nothing, which is very disappointing because the rumors you heard, this is supposed to smell like any and everything that you could ever dream of. It's supposed to be beautiful and wonderful, so yeah, and it isn't.
I will leave it alone because I don't want to cause any more petals to fall off. And I'm going to skip over to whoever I can see first out of Gaeloch or Pitter Patter. Pitter? Yeah.
Yeah, Pitter Patter.
So whichever one I see first, I'll chill with them for a little bit.
Cool. Depending on how long Gaeloch took to get back to the group, I imagine you guys have all met back up now. Unless Gaeloch wanted to go do the cottage on their own.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm out. Going on my own.
Peace! This was disappointing. Thanks, Jacquie, for wasting my time.
Did you all find anything here? It's
Met a very
Mira's
nice.
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Met a very nice squirrel who gave me the sensation that I think some people may be playing along with certain statements that they're saying about the town and not really feeling that way. Don't know what to do about it though, because he was very, very adamant on sticking to that story. Did you find anything?
I went to the Moth Tower. They had some letters that hadn't been picked up by the this woman. They gave me directions. Also, they said that the moths deliver letters, but the moths would get lost without the moon. There's no moon. I don't. There's something wrong here.
There's definitely something wrong.
I feel system check note thing here. The inquisitive trait is focus on an irrelevant detail. So
Nice.
I feel like it's good to, we got to remind people like why,
Yeah.
what is the game? Like, where does this stuff come from? So
Yeah, I love it.
I do love how this system gives you like clear RP handholds, but if you don't call them out like that, it can get like, why is he really in on that moon?
Yeah, I also, it's all. I also don't want Haley to be like, should I have done something with the moon here? Like, am I missing something?
Am I getting called out on my moth lore?
Yeah.
No. In fact, I am happy with how you have interacted with my little clues that I'm leaving.
Good.
So, in fact, I have led the
I'm winning the game, guys.
I'm winning the game.
All that matters.
I mean, what was the flower called?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys all meet back up, and Gaeloch tells you about the missing woman. They haven't come to collect. Elder Petal hasn't come to collect her littles in a while.
Letters.
And she
I have my little.
Bloom the owl pointed the direction of Elder Petal's cottage. You guys make your way there. Elder Petal's cottage is nestled on the outskirts of the village, surrounded by what would look like a riot of colourful flowers and vibrant herbs. if everything hadn't been sapped with colour. The cottage itself is adorned with dried herbs hanging from the eaves, and inside the cottage is cluttered with notebooks, gardening tools, and botanical specimens. And there is no one there. The door is open.
Chichi just runs in. Where do you think you're going? Oh, no. Hello? Like, knocks on the door frame and then, like, follows in.
I have letters for you. Elder Petal, hello? I don't think she's here. Oh, that reminds me. Jacquie. I have a letter for you.
Oh?
Pulls a letter out of his pouch.
Open my letter.
I don't know what it is. I don't read the letters. It's up to you. You get a token for accepting, though. That's
Sweet.
one of my some
Nice.
things you can always do.
Very cool.
That's amazing.
I didn't write the letter. I just have a letter for you.
Amazing.
Best thing I've ever
So how much?
What does it say? I read the letter.
I don't know. This
My
is
job is not to read.
this is really fun because
I
like
was elected to deliver, not to read.
I like that this system you can play this system GMless and you can tell because there's so many things that are just like your turn to tell me what happens.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
This game would be amazing GMless. Absolutely.
But then there's no mysteries.
Oh, it's from Mum and Dad.
No.
The
From Australia.
yeah, crikey.
Arnar.
Australia exists. It's a cousin continent to Haerth.
Sorry, there was something here about something. Huh?
Just looking through your powers. You're like,
I am.
I really enjoy the chaos of being able to just go to someone and be like,
Yep.
here, figure out what this is.
Here, you narrate this.
Yeah.
You're talking about. You're
to give Taylor some time to read. Pat comes out of the.
I'm not very literate.
We're all strapping it together. Pat comes out of the little cottage, like, have y'all seen JJ? I lost track. I don't move. She's so fast, and these hallways are kind of small for me.
You hear books and pages being torn from another room and little giggles.
Oh, no.
Oh, those are gentle books, honey. Gentle books. Be gentle.
She comes teetering out holding one particular book.
What'd
Hands
you
up to you.
what'd you find here?
Looks like a journal.
Open it and just start. Okay, I'll do that thing where like, here, let's read the book that you picked out, but like I'm reading it too. Like,
You are able to find a page that looks like half torn, as if the bottom half of it was ripped out, and the top half of it is a recent discovery of a second flower in the Enchanted Forest, which you know is just outside of this village. Well, Jacquie knows that it's just outside this village. It looks like it's the beginnings of a map that has been torn off the bottom of the page, and just the top part of it is the part that you can see with the Enchanted Forest and an arrow, and that's all that you get. And you would assume that with the date written as about a week ago, that was the last thing that she did.
well, that's certainly a thing to follow up on. Do we want to go to a forest, or do we want to look around our house just to see if there's any other hints or things?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Those three.
Bless you.
It's up to you.
I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again, or I would be interacting more. I apologize.
That's okay. I have finished reading my letter from Mum and Dad. something I can always do. As I've grown up, I have come into my own. Mum and Dad said that they're very proud of me, and they're hoping that I'm having fun. And they even sent me cool postcards from home. These ones are limited edition. It looks like there's a collection. I have to find more postcards. So I get really interested, really invested really quickly in a new interest. So, postcards. I want to collect postcards.
Can I try and find a postcard in this old lady's house?
Yeah, absolutely. You tottle over to the fridge and you find one there that's like blank. Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. A little collection of them. It's like she sells them or makes them or something.
She's got matching bookmarks and everything to go with
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Exactly. It's like they're, instead of it being like a painting, it's all like leaf prints and herb prints. So she's like done dyes with those.
I love that.
That's super cool.
Like all the different flowers from the village.
Yeah.
Is that currency in this
No.
world?
It's just
It's all
barter.
barter. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
You just
Even though
things for things.
Oh, okay. Could I have had my eucalyptus leaves restocked as well? Could I have had a couple stashed in that letter as well? Cool. Yeah, from Pitter Patter finding the postcards and stuff, I'll take one and I'll leave her 2 eucalyptus leaves for her to use.
Perfect.
I think
Love it.
I think seeing that Pitter Patter's just gonna like leaf through the collections of pressings and just like enjoy them. Like there's no objective here. It's just like, oh, this is pretty, and like does different like shape and color call outs for Cheche.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, which one of these leaves is red?
Oh, stop it.
Oh, you can have a token for that, for taking a moment and just enjoying the little things in life.
Yay.
A tiny moment of beauty.
I'm gonna be selfish. I get a token whenever I give away something I hold dear.
Yes,
being
absolutely.
my eucalyptus leaves. Yeah. Yep. Once we're all ready, Pitter Patter said that there was a new leaf, like you read out to the group.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So there's a new flower in the enchanted forest, and we had like the map leading there, but the map was torn off, so it's just like a starting point.
Okay. I think we should probably follow this. Maybe this is a new moonblossom, because the moonblossom in town's not doing too good.
It doesn't seem to be doing well.
I tried to put it back together again, and it
It
wouldn't
work?
take.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I have a
It
feeling.
didn't smell nice either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like Elder
But maybe
Petal
this-
may be trying to solve it, and something might have come up. Maybe she got lost in the woods.
She was trying to... She knew about it?
She knew about the second one, and she. This is her journal, so I assume that she was off to find it.
Oh. We should do that.
I agree.
You okay with that, Gaeloch?
What? Huh? And Gaeloch is pulled out a large piece of paper and has like sort of tacked other pieces of paper on it. It's just a massive map of all of the like local moth towers, and he's like jotting down where we are now and drawing out the little cottage and then drawing out the moth tower, the moonflower, just like putting it all on the map.
Nice.
Very nice.
Love it.
So you guys decide to pick up the trail and make your way towards the enchanted forest. And as you do, you actually start to notice little petals on the ground. And Jacquie, if you pick up any of them, you notice that they're as cold as the moonblossom.
The moonblossom was white, like silver white, like
Yeah,
the moon.
like
Are
the
these
moon.
Yeah,
These
cool.
are the
Are these the
same.
same color? Beautiful.
Yep, they are. Just as cold. And you see them as you are traveling towards the enchanted forest. Like, only 3 petals, but it's enough to be like, they're not.
This is weird. They're not, no. Uh-oh.
Is everything okay?
I'm gonna scoop them up. These should be with the moonblossom.
Mm.
And they're cold.
Are they supposed to be cold?
Are
No.
they like a trail of petals? Like as we're going, we're finding one and
Yes.
Mm.
Almost a trail. It feels a little bit too far apart, like to be like a breadcrumb trail, but it definitely is along the path that you are taking, that like to get to where you're going, sort of thing. So it feels like it is, yes.
This is like that time that Gaeloch had a hole in his moth tending pouch, and all the little moth feed kept falling out every once in a while.
oh, that was a nightmare. We lost so much moth feed, and they got so confused from all the little pellets that were on the ground.
It's very. I mean, it was funny in retrospect, but yeah. One of the things I can always do is tell a story that makes someone embarrassed.
we weren't supposed to. We're supposed to be careful with that because it can mess up the moths, and you gotta. Our job is to keep the moths on track and to follow them, and make sure everything's going well. So, yeah, I don't know. That was not a good. It's okay. It was all right.
JJ pulls at the bag. My snacks.
Yeah, I'm actually running out. I've been out and on the road for so long. I haven't restocked for a while.
What are they made of?
I don't know. We get them at the moth towers. I don't know. I don't even know what moths eat. Maybe they're made of moonflower. Maybe that helps the moths follow the moon. Probably not. That would be. I've never heard of a moonflower before we got here, but I don't know, just a.
It's a moonblossom. Want to try?
Blossom.
I'll give one of the petals to Gaeloch to offer a moth when we come across one.
Sure, I'll hold on to one. We'll see what happens.
You want to hold on to the other one? I'll give this to Chi-Chi.
She immediately eats it.
Okie dokie.
Deadly nightshade.
It's not deadly. It's just cold, like ice cube. Yeah.
Does that thing where she like sticks out her tongue and it's like on her tongue, like. Yeah.
It didn't taste great. It's not an edible flower, fortunately. You guys continue along the way, following the little map that you've got that leads from the cottage to the entrance of the enchanted forest, finding those couple of petals. And I will get each of you to roll me 2d6, please, as you arrive at the enchanted forest.
5 and a
6.
3.
6 and a 3.
4 and a 2.
Alright, perfect. So I need to Google one of these words.
Placate.
Yeah, cool, perfect. I did think that, and then I was like, actually, all of those fit perfectly into what I had planned, so that's fine. So the first thing that you come across is a mirage, and it is a perfect image of the forest just pretending to not exist, if that makes sense. It is trying its best. If you did not have a map in front of you, you would not see an entrance to a enchanted forest. You would see the town reflected back on itself as if you did a loop. And you are able to tell from the map and keep walking forward, and as soon as you pass it, you see a forest in front of you. And that's the first thing that you come across. Can I grab what else you see? The other things are secret until we get there. So what are these things that you see as you enter the forest for the first time? You see a large tree with a face in front of you. Is the thing I say you see.
Like a real face? Like a talking
real,
face? Or
like
okay.
Like a face that you could try and talk to.
Yeah, like a face, not like just a log that looks like it has a face on it.
Yeah. No one's carved a face into it, and it's like a funny cartoon. It looks like it's like Grandmother Willow from Pocahontas.
I was just gonna say.
Yep, same vibe.
Matt, what else do you see as you enter the Enchanted Forest?
I'm trying to match tone, and so I'm getting like creepy mixed with maybe wasn't creepy at one point in time forest. So it's like it's not Fangorn forest. It's something like approaching that you didn't used to be that way. So I think that there is a parrot, or it wouldn't be a parrot because I have to reskin everything to bugs. So what would it be? Oh, I mean, it could be, it wouldn't be a moth, it'd be a butterfly. So butterfly flaps past, and it's like really, really oddly white with like this sort of like stripes of gold through it. And it like lands on a branch and then like swings underneath and like makes like a weird, I'm just gonna mirror the faces thing. And it makes like a weird face out of its wings with that like way that butterflies have like wings that make their wings look like stuff so that it scares things away.
Very cool. And Taylor?
We don't see, if I can, any flowers. And like this region is known for its beautiful gardens and forests, unique flowers and expansive wildlife. But there are no flowers. Like there's moss growing on the forest floor, but there's no, and obviously like there are trees, but they seem dull and there are no extra plants. Like it's purely a forest. So there are no shrubs, there are no vines, there's no flowers. It's just earth coverings and the trees. So all the flowers are gone.
Even though it's grasping, you used to seeing like trees bare and just their branches showing that this is OTT, over the top. And Colin, what do you see?
Following kind of in Matt's realm of bugs, fireflies light with like a silver light down, and I think if you look at them for too long, they start to feel like a path. Maybe they aren't. They are trying to lead you somewhere else. Who knows where they're trying to take you? But they seemed to light the way, though that may not be the way you wish to go.
Perfect. And as you step in, you see this big tree in front of you, kind of just say, "Oh, hi, hello, welcome. You made it." It's been a while since someone's found this place. Help? Could you help? And he's like, uses his branches to like gesture you over. Please, come to me.
Insight check.
Does this tree yearn for us?
I yearn for your help.
I just want to say before we move on, because the firefly idea is so cool. I think Che like is about to like follow the path that you don't know where it leads, and then like very clearly gets spooked in that way of like just like it could have been totally fine, but just like it just like nuzzles into Pat's leg.
It is quite dark as well, so like it's still night, and it's very dark everywhere. So that's also creepy. Creepy.
Oh, nice to meet you, Tree. What's your name?
I'm Guardian Time. Thyme.
I was just going to ask. Yes.
Not like
Because how do you spell your name is a
Thing that
common
moves.
question. It's
It
a thing we
is.
do.
It happens often.
All the
excuse me.
time.
All the.
Oh no!
You're a funny one.
It's so condescending.
Haley takes a token away.
you remove a token for annoying the DM. No,
The
no,
worst
you're all
dad
good.
joke.
He says, the grove here is currently in a great state of imbalance. And that, if that wasn't so bad, Elder Petal, she passed through here almost a week ago, and since she hasn't returned. She should have by now. But it makes me think that she's trapped.
Oh no.
Well, we have letters for her, so I guess we can help find her, and if she is trapped, get her out. What's going on?
What do you mean? I just
Like,
told you Elder Petal needs saving. The forest is
but-
imbalanced.
Why?
I can feel it.
There's no moon. The mods are having problems. I think I've covered this too many times now.
Yes, I understand. And if I could get up and check, I would, I promise. But you see the little like
Okay.
roots like wiggle, and he's like, and I cannot turn around. I can only face the entrance. I don't.
So you-
see
It's
it."
rooted
You
to
just
the
know that
spot.
something is wrong. You just see that something is wrong, not that... Or you know that something is wrong, but you don't know what it is.
Yes, that's exactly what I feel.
Did oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. Did Elder Petal say anything when she came past?
Just that she was looking for something. I wished her good luck. I did warn her that going too deep would maybe mean that she wouldn't be able to get out. The imbalance has been happening for a little bit now, but I think she knew that. I think that's why she came.
Do we know what's caused the imbalance?
No, I just feel it in my roots. All of the creatures, they're all wrong.
Yeah. The moonblossom's not doing too well. Does it?
The moonblossom?
Mm,
What is wrong with it?
it's wilting.
Flower sad.
You see, like, the tree gets noticeably sad, and, like, the leaves, like, all his branches, because he doesn't have any leaves right now, all just kind of, like, fall down, and he's just like, it must be what she was doing here. Please find her.
She was wilting the moonblossom?
No, trying to replace the missing moonblossom.
Maybe.
Or wilting moonblossom.
I don't know if it can be replaced.
But can it be healed if we...
If we...
It's supposed to be a secret. Uh-oh.
Whose secret?
My secret!
Oh, your secret. Well, you get to decide if your secret stays secret.
But it's supposed to be a secret, but this is wrong.
If it's a secret, it's a secret. You see the tree kind of, like, stick its arms back up and point it over towards Jacquie.
could you use the secret without telling us the secret? So if it's helpful and informative to what we should do next, we don't have to know it. We'll just follow you.
And for once, like, Clock is a smiley.
Hmm.
She can't, like, I pout. Jackie can't. But rather than having a little smile, her version of pouting is just her little thing,
Flat.
like, straightens. It flattens. We need to break a curse!
And that's where we're going to take a break.
Ah! Break time!
Break time! See you in 5! 5. I put up both hands.
In 5.
See you in
In
5
5.
twice. No, just once.
5 twice.
wish that had been on live.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
me too.
so bamboozled at the connection between I didn't have time to make toast, and therefore I am eating ice cream.
I mean, if you really think about it, there's not a lot of fundamental difference between white bread and ice cream. Like, nutritionally, they're almost exactly the same thing.
It's not the same idea of what you're feeling like for food, though, right?
I don't know.
No, I wanted Vegemite and cheese on toast, but
I mean, cheese and ice cream are also almost the same thing.
Matt's about to have an aneurysm.
Nutritionally, ice cream's actually better for you than white bread. This is just science.
Yeah. All right.
I thought about putting Milo on it.
Milo would be good.
Milo's great. Do you guys have
I
Milo?
notice.
The only Milo I know is a person, so now I'm just we're gonna put Milo on this.
You don't.
Milo notices the.
What's happening?
We'll bring
You guys
Milo.
don't
to
have Milo.
America.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah,
I will.
That's the cat.
Get you some Vegemite, and I will get you some. Oh,
no
isn't that
Milo.
oh, Milo. Wait.
Robertable's referencing
No, I'm
the
thinking
clip
of-
he dropped earlier today. It's no bakery for an ass, but we'll make do. In terms of weird shit to come back from break on.
Yeah, always.
Incredible.
Okay,
I feel
Let's-
that, but I'm so excited.
let's do this. So,
mystery, breaking a
Solving a
curse.
yeah.
Jeez.
Is there anything else that you would like to ask the tree before you move on? He points down the
Yes.
path. This way.
How long has there been disturbances?
There has been an imbalance for
That one.
months.
Uh-oh. And it's been getting worse?
Yes. The
Okay, okay.
worse, the longer it stays imbalanced, the more the kin in the forest tend to lean into it,
Okay,
being unchecked.
Is there anybody that you know of that likes the imbalance?
Or doesn't like the balance.
No. I feel like it's more of a nature thing. Something
Gotcha.
has happened. But I don't think someone did it. But I don't know.
Some of the townsfolk just seemed really determined to kind of not notice what was happening, or at least not acknowledge it. So wasn't sure if
The
there was
moonblossom.
somebody. Mm-hmm.
The moonblossom, if it is wilting, like you said, it, as your little friend here has said, cursed the town into thinking it's still alive.
Mm.
It, feeds the town with magic. And that magic being drained from them, that must be what you're talking about.
That is kind of scary.
It happens when a town becomes so enmeshed with the magic surrounding it.
Suppose you could say that even becoming that obsessed about something beautiful and good can still be bad for you in the long run.
I think so. I hope that there is an answer. Elder Petal seemed to be quite confident of it. I wouldn't think she would have ignored my warnings without some sort of need. she went this way, and he points a leaf down this way, and you actually notice 2 more petals going down that same path.
Moth food. She points at the petals.
And these are like behind
The tree.
the tree, so he has no idea that those petals are like cool. Well, not cool, not good, but okay. And is it the same pathway that the fireflies were wanting to lead us as well?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to be tricksy.
There is only one path that kind of heads into the forest, and the other one kind of does like a ring around sort of deal. So it seems like that's probably right. But yeah, do you guys want to follow the path?
Yeah.
We should. I will start skipping down, and I'll pick up the petals.
Cool. As you pick up the petals and skip down, you see the fireflies as they skitter around the path, illuminating the dark forest, casting shadows up against the trees, and you can see illuminated moss covers trees that have fallen down, as well as just the carpeting the forest floor in different areas, and they sparkle. The moss literally sparkles like with the night sky almost. It's very, very beautiful. You can see oh yes, in the distance you can also hear a babbling brook and the occasional laughter of unseen kin in the background. And once you make it past the the guardian tree, and into the forest a little bit more, following this path that you can see petals as they trail along deeper, when suddenly you hear motes of music coming from behind one of the trees, and the fireflies begin to dance, and as they weave their light, the path becomes almost invisible. You see paths leading off left, right, backwards, doing loop-de-loops and twirls. And as you try to follow a path, you step into the mud, or step into moss, or walk into a tree, and don't realize where you're going. You are able to see the motes of music following to behind a group of trees, but it is hard going as you walk through. There's no way that you know where to go without... You just keep getting turned around, pretty much.
Okay.
Che is just dancing to the music. Good one of us is having fun. I'm just gonna start, like, guiding her, like, pushing her, still dancing, towards where those trees are. Like, trying to find where that music is leading us.
Yeah. As you guide her towards the trees, you kind of lean across and you make eye contact with a goat who has almost black fur. It almost looks like that blue-black that you see, that it's so dark, and their eyes shine, twinkle in the dark as they're playing a flute. And as soon as you see them, they dart out of sight, and you just hear giggles in between the motes of music as they run behind another set of trees, continuing to cast their illusions on all of the paths.
Where do you think you're going? And I'm gonna, like, pick Che up and just, like, and, like, try and, like, follow after him.
Yeah. He's just giggling and running away from you almost instantly. As soon as you catch eyes of him, he's darting off to another path. It seems like you might have to come up with something a bit more clever. As Pitter-Patter is chasing after this goat with Che, Jacquie and Gaeloch, you notice a rustling in the bushes just off to the side, and you see a fox with where is it? Where did I write that? With almost as if they're covered with the moss from the ground themselves all over their fur. They're luminescent, they are glowing, and they look a little bit shy, and they're darting along the path, And as they land, they literally light up a glow, and you are able to see past the illusion just slightly and see the path below his feet as he bounds and skips and jumps around. And he seems a little bit interested in the two of you, but a little bit shy. So we've got those two situations going on.
Can I jump on the spot and see if my feet do the same?
Yes, you jump on the spot and your feet do not do the same.
Aw. Hey! That's really cool! Do you want to see something cool too?
The fox kind of skitters, stops for a moment, realizing that there is someone else in the forest with him, fully there and seen him, and he pauses and he's, "What have you got?"
I'm gonna pull out the 2 postcards. How cool are these? Aren't they pretty?
He's gonna slowly scurry up, and if you would like to earn his trust, you have to spend a token.
That's okay, because I get a token if I ask someone, do they want to see something really cool? And if they say yes, so
Nice.
that happens.
Yes. Excellent.
Nailed
So,
it.
I'll spend that token.
yeah, cross the crisscross of tokens as he bounds over to you, as he literally is lighting up the path as he comes over to you, stepping exactly where he knows where he's supposed to go, and he's like, oh, wow, they're beautiful. What are they?
Yeah. They're postcards.
Postcards. Whoa. And within a blink of an eye, Gaeloch, you're probably easier to notice this because Jackie's the one showing the fox the thing. The fox is on the other side of Jacquie, and you don't see them walk over there. That was odd. Anyway. And Jacquie, you're showing them, and he's like, wow. Oh, well, I mean, what can I do for you now?
We're looking for Elder Petal.
I don't know who you speak of.
No, who's Elder? Like, I know who Elder Petal is, but what type of kin is she?
She is. Oh my god. Brain.
I've forgotten, or was that even mentioned?
I don't think we ever
I don't
found
think it's
out.
been mentioned.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think it has been
Okay.
mentioned at all.
Oh, so I probably don't know.
No.
Uh,
No, it hasn't
She's
been mentioned.
nope. Cool. Oh, go on.
No, that's fine.
Oh no, I meant Gaeloch was going to say something.
I was just gonna say, have you seen anybody come through carrying petals like this? And I'll pull out the 1 petal that I still have.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there are more petals just beyond. And you cannot see them at all, but it looks like they can see through the illusion. Do you need help following the path?
I can't.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I can't even see the path.
Uh-uh.
Oh, is he playing his flute again?
Yeah.
It's as if she can't hear it at all. Double checking with you to see if he was playing his flute. Oh, well, shall we gather ourselves and go?
Please.
Yeah, we just need to get our other friend.
Hey, guys, I tried catching that goat. He's real fast. Ugh. Oof.
It's all right. We made a friend.
Oh, good. Hello.
Follow me. Hi.
Oh yeah, I'm Jacquie.
Oh, hello.
What's your name?
Sparkle.
Also, JJ's also a fox, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. JJ's a red
Sparkles.
fox. This is a luminescent blue fox.
A magic fox.
Yeah.
Who said that?
This is JJ.
Hi. Hi. And the Sparkle does like a figure 8 around the two of you. On all fours as well. which seems a little bit odd, but you see some kin prefer to walk on all fours. It's just a personal preference, depending on the kin. And then he leads you through the path. You're pretty much walking blind, but as he bounds across the path, you're able to take steps in the glowing thing before it recedes. When it recedes, you see the path disappear behind your feet, and it's quite a strange feeling as you continue on. Makes it all the way to a bubbling brook, and he says, I will leave you here, and he kind of like shies back into the forest.
Do you not like water?
Is there? Yeah. And he disappears. And you turn. Oh,
I was gonna say thank you. I'll bring you one of the postcards.
thank you. And as you turn around after saying goodbye to the little fox, you see the river in front of you is almost bubbling. It looks hot and rapids, and like you would not be able to cross this whatsoever. And on top of it, you see a otter that seems to be riding the waves with ease. And he stands there and he says, "Hi, hello,
Hello.
hi." This otter has got fur as red as orange as the sun, and he looks like he's glowing in the darkness of the night.
Ooh.
Orange. Yes. Very similar to you.
What do you want?
Did another kin come this way? Elder Petal?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
They trudged through my waters, disturbed the magical waters. It's not allowed, and now I am here to guard them.
Uh-oh.
How would one get across the proper way?
There is a bridge, just here, and if you look down, you can see a natural bridge that is just being with water over the top of it. There's but I could clear the waters for you if I felt like it. If you wanted to reach the bridge, maybe you could answer a riddle.
Ooh, I like riddles. Okay.
Yes?
Riddle sounds fun.
All right.
I'm not very good at them though.
Well, you'll have to be.
Uh-oh.
Through whispers of my water, my riddle flows, a tale of nature where harmony grows. Listen keenly to the babbling stream, answer true and fulfill your dream. In moonlight dance, shadows sway. What am I that guides your way? Not quite a fish, yet in rivers I play. A playful spirit by the brook I stay. Guess me right, and the waters will pass. Cross the brook with a knowing heart. Fail to fathom the riddle's lore, and the current may change and challenge you once more. What am I in this watery domain? Speak the truth, and your answer attain. And he crosses his little fiery arms as he sits there and stares. Did I make it too hard?
It was so many
very
verses.
long.
It was long.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's very
Can
good.
you send it to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
Yes.
that-
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
text,
please.
So that we can
Yes.
Break
Read
it
it.
apart and overanalyze and drive myself nuts again.
That's never happened before.
Oh, I just almost just sent it to Taylor. Put it in recording chat. Oh wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tale of nature where harmony grows. And keen to the babbling
The first and the last verse are just introduction and
Yeah.
yeah.
In moonlit dance, shadows sway. What am I that guides your way? Not quite a fish, yet in rivers I play. A playful spirit by the brook I stay.
I want to. This feels too easy, but I want to say light. Is Light a spirit?
No.
Oh, I was talking to us. I didn't know if we only get one guess or not.
No, you get
Wrong.
wrong, and the water boils over the top of you.
In moonlight dance, shadows sway. Not quite a fish, yet in rivers I play.
And you remember the fox was magic, and this otter is balancing on the top of boiling water.
I'm thinking like a water spirit or like a...
Yes, water sprite. Nailed it. Perfect. The otter says, well, you are quite smart, aren't you? You've calmed me down. I feel much better now. I feel less worried, and you have calmed the waters. And the otter kind of like swims away, and as he does, the waters stop bubbling. They calm down to this beautiful stream now, and you literally see life return at that moment, where fish swim up, and those other bits and pieces. Perfect. You cross the bridge, the natural bridge that joins the two banks, and you come across a maze.
At the risk of something horrible happening as we cross the little bridge, I feel it is in Pat's nature. I'll probably shore this up a little bit. Add some twigs over there, maybe a little bit stronger. Never mind. Neither here nor there.
That's amazing. I mean, yeah, it looks like beaver work to begin with. It's a natural bridge, so yeah, perfect. Tuck the extra couple of twigs in there.
Give it a few pats of the tail.
Yeah, exactly. Can I please?
Pitter pats.
Yeah.
A few pitter pats. As you cross the bridge, can I please grab 2d6 rolls from everyone, please?
6. Double sixes.
Double sixes. Come on, Conlon. Double sixes. Oh.
Ooh, and
Wait, did you get double sixes too, Taylor?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah, I
I
did.
didn't realize that. I heard Taylor's and then wrote it down. I didn't realize that Matt.
I rolled 2 6s and then Taylor double six. I thought you were just goofing off of the way I said it.
No.
Who's re-rolling?
I can re-roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll re-roll again because that was another 6. Yeah. 3 4.
So you cross the bridge and you come across, it's almost a wasteland. Everything looks destroyed and turned upside down. And then all off to the left there is a port, of course, because there was one thing that didn't fit, but there's a port. And then there is a holy place of worship, which you see just beyond, like a temple. And to get to the temple, there is a maze. And as you walk up to the maze, it looks pretty straightforward, like a beautiful, just a casual scroll garden maze. But as you get closer, you see 4 ravenkin, each of them 2 sitting on each side of the maze. And as they jump and play, they're actually twisting the maze. So the entire thing is twisting around and flipping. And then the other 2 are flying through the bushes and flipping and changing the way that the bushes are. So it looks like they're causing a little bit of a ruckus, but it's the only way to get through.
We can't stand up here and memorize.
Can't do that. We could take a break and drink that port, though.
Yep, that's what it was. It's a bottle of port sitting on the floor to the entrance of the maze.
There, now it fits.
Yeah.
the ravens are actually drunk, and that's why.
Yep.
What else? Yeah, okay, there you go. Here we go. What else do you guys see as well?
Oh yeah.
What else? What? I coughed again. I'm sorry.
What else do you see? Yeah, Matt, what do you
Oh.
see?
Oh. I feel bad that I changed port into a joke.
No,
but-
it's perfect. It's exactly what the point of this game is.
Cool.
I love it.
In that case, it is I'll expound on the port bottle, and I'll say that it's a sealed bottle of port, but inside there is a letter. So it's like a letter in a bottle, but it's never been drunk. Like there's still liquid in there and stuff.
Love it. Conlon, what do you see?
You would have to ask me next.
Taylor, what do you see?
No.
Haley, what do I see?
Yes.
I saw the maze. Cheers.
I already did my work.
Dang it. Oh my god. I'm trying to envision a wasteland with this beautiful, sudden, lush. Oh, can there be like a fountain in the center of the maze, and that seems to be like the only water source that's keeping this hedge maze hydrated and alive. And then there's like a crossroads that leads to it, and they are the only four, typically like 8 wall thingamabobs that don't change with the birds. So
Love it.
once we can see it, we know we can run straight to it.
Nice. Just a bit of world building to get you out of that maze. I love it. I love it. And then Conlon, do you?
Yes, I got something now. So one of the ravens is slightly smaller and is actually a crow, but doesn't know it.
Aww.
Thinks it's a raven.
I love that. All right, perfect.
I was raised by ravens.
That's raised by ravens. Will you guys enter the maze?
I feel like it's the only way forward. So unless... Hello? Ravens? Raven friends?
From here, it doesn't look like they could hear you.
Okay.
You have to enter the maze to talk to them.
Yep, that was my only try. Was to try and get him to stop doing that before we went in. So yeah.
Railroading.
No, I just wanted to poke the interact button. Oh, invisible wall. We move forward.
That section of the game hasn't loaded yet.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you guys enter the maze, and it's quite difficult to move around. You almost feel like one of those balls in the big maze games that like get twisted around, and you're just being like shunted into every which way of direction, and it takes you a while for you to get just to the center. You've made it to the center, and you're able to take like a breather for a second because it feels like it's not twisting as much in there in this like fountain area, and you actually find a broken lute on the floor, and every now and again the raven and the singular crow that doesn't know it's not a crow come down, and they actually pick at the lute before flying back up again, like yelling obscenities at it. Yeah.
Earmuffs, Chiche.
It's all in Crowish,
Like-
so
Yeah.
Silly lute.
Croatian.
Oh no! I love that.
It's crowish.
Okay.
So it seems like they don't like the loot, or they're
They don't-
mad at the loot in some way.
That looks like they're mad at the loot. For what reason, you don't know.
And
What
it's
was the goat
broken.
playing?
A lute. No, he was playing a flute.
He just played a
He
flute.
was playing a flute. Okay. I was like, did
The
he
lute
come
is
through?
Can I ask you where your
Broken.
Majesty?
Oh my god. That was the best thing that's ever happened on stream. Oh, yeah. Found my star. Shit. The Raven. The Raven notices you yell at it as it comes down and it swoops and sits itself on one of the hedges for a moment. And he's like, damn thing won't play anymore. And then he just keeps swooping again. Up again.
I'm sure we can fix it if we tried.
He's ignoring you now.
Is anyone familiar with how to fix lutes?
I don't know, but I'm feeling a little adventurous, which is one of my traits.
Nah.
Is it in 2 pieces?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like the strings are still there. It's just like the neck snapped or something.
Okay, cool. So, wait, lute. Hang on. I need to.
Stringed
Like a
instrument.
guitar.
The fuck's.
It's Honor Among Thieves. It's the thing that he has.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all right. I am clearly talented in the world of music. So, okay. The neck is broken.
Mhm.
That's
For some
Sounds-
reason, when you said it, my brain went, whose neck's broken? But then I remembered that you were talking about it.
The Ravens.
Well, that's not gonna help. Okay. Haley would know this. Eucalyptus can be quite sticky.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to like snap some of my eucalyptus leaves and like grind them up with any stones I can find to create like a little bit of a paste
Yeah.
and stick the neck back together.
Yeah.
And then I want to start and try to play it because of my adventurous trait. Improbable circumstances just work out for me.
And I'll say that as she's doing that, I'll use my shield almost as big as you, my tail, and I'll just like block her from the dive bombers so that she has time to actually repair the loot.
Once Jackie kind of picks up the loot itself and starts like kind of fiddling with it, you notice the maze chill out a little bit, as if the walls have stopped switching, and the crow and the raven sit and actually watch with interest. Like, what's going on? What's happening? What are they doing? And then once it's kind of stuck together, you hear like 2 big callers, and the maze kind of like chills out completely as all 4 of them are now watching Jackie play. And as you play a cute little song, any music that's going, the crows whistle along with you, and the calmness of the maze is much like you're able to kind of like relax for a second. When suddenly you see a deer with flower-like patches all over their fur, and she comes up and she's holding a brand new lute.
A doe.
A doe, a deer,
A female.
a female deer. Ray, a drop of falling sun. Me, a name. I call myself. Okay, now I have to stop.
How long is this gonna go?
The whole time. Yes. So she's got flower patterns, and she actually she picks up the same song that Jackie is playing, but with a bit more, just like she's just adding an extra flavor onto Jackie's song, not trying to overtake it or anything like
A little
that.
bit of a through the fire and flames, just.
Yeah. Exactly. And she
Before the thunderstorm.
she says, "Thank you so much. You've calmed my ravens. They've been going at this for weeks. I haven't been able to get back onto the maze from the other side, and I've been trapped with my loot, and they couldn't hit me. Thank you. And she just is just like slowly strumming her lute as she calms her friends. And they're all chill now. And she thanks you.
Oh,
Very welcome.
you are very welcome.
Also, the trait allowed me to do that, but I've read spend a token in order to provide a solution for an aspect.
Yeah, cool. So
of a
token.
material.
for
Yeah, so
that.
I'll spend a token in order to repair it.
Perfect.
So I'll use my trait to do it,
Do
but
it.
it'll cost me a token. Cool.
Done.
Thank you.
Wait, you said you've been in here for weeks? Not a week?
Yes, I've been in. I live here.
Oh,
These are my
Okay.
friends. Yes. Okay. All right. Is everything
thought with her-
okay?
oh, I thought with your pretty flower patterns you might be Elder Petal.
Oh no, sorry. My name is Sarah.
Have you
Brilliant.
seen Elder Petal come through here?
I have not. I'm sorry. I've been trapped on the other side of this maze for a very long time, but maybe they had a different way to get through. It isn't the only way. You can take apart, and she points, and there is a very, very thin way to get through via the wastelands, but you've got to go the long way around, and it doesn't touch the maze at all. So, like, if you went the long way around, you wouldn't have dealt with them. It's not delightful to travel through that way, but it's possible.
I think we made the right choice.
And there were no petals that we stumbled across.
Not this way, no. But as you get to the other side, and once you exit the maze, because you're still in the center with the deer now, but once you exit and meet up with the path that's going towards the temple, you find more petals.
We've picked the trail back up.
Mm-hmm. And in front, you see a beautiful temple. There is a sigil out the front that has got a flame wing and a crystal antler. And you enter if you would like.
I would very much like.
Oh, Sarah, would you like this loot back?
You can keep it if you like. It looks like you've done a good job of fixing it.
Thank you.
It's just dripping.
It was
with
fun.
Eucalyptus.
spin.
It's like
Eucalyptus.
honestly, I don't want it. No.
That's fair. That's very fair.
This one is. I have many of them. You please keep it.
Okay. I'm glad we could help you.
No, I do appreciate your help. Thank you. And she gets back to just strumming.
So with the flaming wing and the antler, it's a temple. Do we recognize the god, or is it like an ancient, forgotten god, or?
It doesn't look like anything that you recognize, but you see that sigil. You've never seen it before, but it is the closing seal on the scroll that you have but can't read, Jacquie.
Oh, okay.
And then as you enter the temple, it is just a beautiful stone temple. There are panels all over the walls in two kind of like rows sort of thing, depicting the moon phases and depicting the solar phases. And there is also, as you enter, that's what kind of draws your eye first, but you see two pedestals. And on both of these pedestals are injured animals. On the one on the left is a majestic moonlit stag with shimmering fur and antlers adorned with lunar crystals. And there is a calming energy that comes off that side of the room, but you can see that they have a deep wound in their flank from vines actually traveling up the pillar and kind of like holding it down. And on the other side is a radiant phoenix with a fiery plumage that mimics the colors of a sunrise. And you can feel warmth and life-giving and vitality energy kind of coming off of that side of the room. But they're actually scorched and damaged wing on one side. And it looks like they've been burnt by an intense explosion of sunlight. And the both of them lay motionless, but breathing shallowly. And you're able to see... Yeah, that's what you're able to see in this room.
Okay. Are they, animals, or are they kin?
They're kin, but they're bigger than any kin that you've seen before.
Okay. I wasn't sure, is there a line?
I don't think
animals as well as kin,
I don't
or
think
is
that
it...
there's a line. I think that there's behavioral patterns. So, some kin are nudists and some kin are live in towns and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But these kin feel more than that, but they are kin nonetheless.
Yeah.
Gaeloch, you can see the moon phases on the wall, and you're quite familiar with the moon phases. They're not in the right order. You're not as familiar with the sun phases, but they could be out of order too.
Huh. Oh, that's weird.
What's weird?
The moon is kind of it doesn't look right. The phases over there are out of order.
Maybe that's what's out of balance. Can we move them? I just try and lift one of the panels and move it around.
It feels locked in place, but as you do it, the solar ones below it shudder as if they could be moved.
We could try to move the sun, I guess.
Sure. You know where to put the moon ones, so I'll just move the same sun ones and follow your lead.
So as you move the sun panels, the moon panels do not budge as you go to touch them. The sun panels are the only ones that move at this current moment. And as you slowly move them, they click into place, and you're able to tell when it does click and when it doesn't. And it kind of is like one of those sliding sort of puzzle things. And out of nowhere, click, they all click into place. And the moon ones loosen, and you see them jingle on the wall for a second. And then Gaeloch.
I guess we'll move these ones.
Perfect.
Put them in order.
Pop all of the moon phases into the right order, and a central panel between the two pops out. And you can tell it's upside down. It's the symbol on the front of the temple.
Can we turn it over?
Yes. You grab it, you give it a twist, and then it flushes itself out with the panels, and they light up. The moon is glowing, and the sun is glowing, and that center thing is glowing, and down where Jacquie is standing, a little kind of pillar pops out of the ground. And as it does, there are 6 different colored crystals sitting on top. And there is a red one and a blue one that are glowing ever so slightly. And the rest of them are just kind of not active, as you could tell.
And through all of that, nothing has changed with the phoenix or stag?
You can see that the vines and the burn are reacting to the crystals, but they're probably too far away for you to notice any significant thing happening.
But the
panels didn't affect
Okay.
anything.
The panels opened up
Just opened up the pillar.
It's a
Didn't
crystal.
opened up
change.
the crystal tab. No, didn't change anything that's actually happening with. But the vines and the burn are now glowing with the crystals.
And the crystals are like resting on the pedestals. They're not like attached. Okay. I'll move the moon one to start.
Perfect.
Move it
Yeah.
closer to the stag.
As you pick up the moon crystal, you feel this serenity and calming energy that just fills your body. It's quite a beautiful feeling as you walk it towards the stag, and as you do, you see the vines recede from the stag's body, and it looks like the cuts and the sores are still there, but they start to become more alive. And as you place the crystal on their temple, their what did I call it? Podium sort of thing. It like grasps the crystal, and the vines completely disappear, and the stag kind of breathes into awakeness again. The sores don't heal or anything. That's gonna probably take time, but he seems to be awake.
Seeing that,
Gosh.
I wonder if that feeling is why the moths follow the moon. That was interesting.
what did it feel like?
I just calm and nice. I don't know. It was interesting. It was something I haven't got for a long time, I think.
Oh.
You want to move the sun one?
I'm happy to. Jacquie doesn't want to.
No, it's okay. You can do it. Mr. Stag, what
Yes.
happened?
Sometimes imbalance happens in the world. I am not entirely sure. Things are slowly come back together. I can feel the kin in my forest starting to calm. But I'm not sure exactly.
And you don't know how you got stuck and hurt here?
I know how it happens, but I don't know how it happened. For this to happen, the flowers of the forest need to be separated.
There are no flowers in the forest.
No flowers in the forest. And he kind of like gingerly gets up and like looks out the temple, and he's just like shocked, like, what is going on? That is not the view from which my temple resides. And he looks over to his friend, who is still laying there with the wing kind of continuously. It just looks like it's on fire, like it's on like it's someone's holding like a hot poker to it and it's burning.
I'll pick up the orange crystal and bring it closer to the phoenix.
As you pick that up, you get this over warmth feeling, like entire body hug, as you feel like a burst of energy and actually healing power as you move towards the phoenix. And as you do, the sunlight that looks like it was burning, almost like a magnifying glass, condensing the sun, disappears before completely dislighting. And then the same podium grabs onto that crystal, and Phoenix breathes back into life. Oh gosh, her wings still burnt. She wraps it around herself, and she's like, "This is going to need time to heal, but thank you."
You're very welcome.
Is there why have you come out here to help us? It's I mean, I'm thankful, but I'm curious.
I had some letters to deliver.
Letters? For who?
Elder Petal. We got a little, well, not distracted or sidetracked, I guess. We just followed the trail. She came out this way, and then we came here. She doesn't seem to be here, though.
And you see as the phoenix and the stag kind of like meet together for a moment, and they breathe, and she says, the forest has gone through quite a bit. It's nice to feel them calming thanks to your efforts. I do still feel one lost soul wandering just past the temple. I would assume that is the friend you are looking for, right?
Probably.
When the imbalance is like this in the forest, it's almost impossible to leave. So, I assume they must have been trapped.
You said your flowers were apart from each other. If there's moon blossoms in the forest, should they not be taken out of the forest?
They can be taken out of the forest, but they must be with their pair. Everyone knows that.
Can anyone just separate them? Or is it like a curse that separates them?
Well, I mean, anyone that was to separate them would be befelled accursed. Is
Hang
there...
on, would be what?
Would
Befall the
would be
curse.
before the
Would be
curse.
before the curse.
Yeah.
Invoking
Oh,
the
yeah.
curse. Yeah.
Invoke
yeah.
the curse.
Okay, for some reason, like I heard it, but it did not process.
Alright,
and
I didn't use the right word.
short-circuited.
I guessed for it.
No, it's okay.
That's close enough.
Well, we should
Is
track
this-
down Elder Petal and see if she knows anything more about any separation of the flowers.
And the phoenix lifts her wing, and a panel at the back of the temple opens, and there is a path out to a beautiful kind of greenery, and she says, if you pass through there, you will find your friend, and the exit won't be far behind.
Can I do a little fudging of my character sheet? Because one of the packages that I had was for a witch in the Miremuck swamp, and I was gonna bring that up earlier when we were like in the lagoon thing, and I was like, that's not the name of this place. So I went and I looked because I was pretty sure this was a thing in the moth tender. One of the things that it can be for is the venerable god that dwells in the ancient forest, which feels right. Can I just hot swap the witch for? Okay, beautiful, awesome. Oh wait, I think I have a letter for you, or something, and I pull out a scroll of ancient and mysterious magic for the venerable god that dwells in the ancient forest.
She grabs that, and I actually, I don't know if that costs you anything to do so, but when you leave an offering to a small or forgotten god, you gain a token, so you get a token for that.
It's my first token of the game.
Yeah.
No, that's just one of the features of the moth tender is you have 3 letters or packages you're carrying with you, and then you choose where they're going as well. And then whenever you reach one, like one reaches its destination, you choose another one.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool.
That's fun.
She grabs her scroll and she thanks you for it, and she tucks it away. Maybe that'll pop up later. And she points through to the thing. She says, yes, your friend should be just beyond. Yes.
What do those do? And I point at the other crystals, one of which Che has picked up and is like,
Those there are the life crystals of the forest. And they can be used in a great dire need. I would like you to take that one, Che, as a thank you for saving us today.
and she just like toddles over and big hugs where she can.
Yeah. Wraps her wings around her.
Thank you.
Big warm sunlight hug.
On the next episode of Wanderhome, Che becomes a forest god.
Yeah. She's been blessed by a forest god.
Yeah. Perfect.
That was a life crystal, you said?
Yes, life crystal.
Were they all different colors?
They were. And I will let you pick what color. What color did Che pick up?
Yellow.
Yellow. Beautiful.
You-
Very nice. You make it out the other side of the temple and past a little hill and up to some trees where you see a large bipedal gecko wearing a full raincoat covered in petals, all blue and yellow and pink and every color under the sun. Petals adorn her raincoat, and she turns to you with a big smile, and she's holding a bright red sunrise flower that looks like it is doing okay but not great. Not as bad as the moonflower was, but it feels like, you know, this place is still giving it energy. And she turns around with a big smile and she says, "Oh, friends! Friends, you've come to help me? Please?"
Yeah. I mean, I'm here because these are for you. I'm just gonna hand over all the letters. First things first.
Just assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
If this
yes,
is not
that's-
Elder Petal, we have a
This is
branding problem.
Yes, this is Elder Petal, and she thankfully takes she actually hands the flower to you to hold for a second, and then she packs away all of the letters into her little satchel, and then she grabs it back and she says, "Oh God, how is the town?"
Not.
Pretty dull.
Not good.
Yeah. Not
We
great.
need to get back there. I've been missing a week, and it wasn't supposed to be this long. When they found that moonflower, I knew there was going to be a trick to it. I knew it.
Flower
And I found, Flower very sad. He needs his friend. And she holds the big red sunrise flower towards towards Che.
And she just like uppies towards Elder Petal.
Elder Petal like grabs her up into a big into a hug and she hands over the petal to someone else.
Yep.
And she's like, "I think it's time to go home."
Yes. Agree. But who separated the two flowers?
It was a young kin who found the flower originally and felt the beautiful, calming, serene magic that flows off of it and wanted the entire town to feel it, to know it, and didn't know what was going to come to it. My research, as soon as I saw the flower, I looked into it straight away, and it's taken me a while, but it's been a few months, but I've managed to find this one. I believe repairing them will fix whatever has been done to the village.
So that might help, but I heard that there was a curse that was inflicted upon the flowers when they were separated. We might need to break that. I don't know if just reuniting them is going to be enough.
We have to try, right? Do you have any other ideas? Should we try first?
I think just one step at a time. Bring the
Yeah.
flowers together and
See what happens.
Okay. And what time of day is it now? I mean, obviously we don't have the sun to gauge, but
It'd be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon now.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yep.
It's been a big day. And you guys head back to the village. You make your way there pretty easily with the calmness of the enchanted forest. the paths are clear, and you're able to make your way out. The blanket is still over the entire forest and town though as well. But once you make it back, you head over to the mirrors and you place the sunlight flower next to the moon blossom. And they look beautiful. And you can see now why the mirrors are there. But nothing happens. And Elder Petal just looks disheartened. She just... I'm not sure what else to try. This exhausts all of my research. I've got nothing else.
I'm gonna have gotten distracted at the mirrors again, and I start to pull a face again. And then I remember. Oh. That symbol! The phoenix and the
Stag.
stag, thank you. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna the two flowers have been put on a table.
Yeah, they're on the pedestal where the mirrors are.
Cool. I'm gonna skip over and sit crisscross applesauce in the middle, and I'm gonna take off my bright red cap that I wear backwards. No one's ever seen me take it off. There's just a small tuff of hair that's, hat hair. She just shakes that out and then reaches into the hat, and as her little paw goes in, like it's a cap, but her arm seems to go in deeper than is possible. It's weird. It doesn't quite make sense. And then I pull out a really old, busted up scroll. Like, it has been folded and opened and then folded a different way. It looks like it was potentially used to try and learn origami. And then that hobby was given up pretty quick, so she's like re-rolled it, and there's a ribbon around it with a seal that matches the antler and wing symbol that was in the temple. Maybe this can help.
As you unscroll it, Jacquie, for the first time, you can read it.
Oh,
And it looks
that's
like
never happened before.
And it looks like it just has a little simple magical spell. A few words just to release the curse. And because you have the scroll and you wanted to do it, you get to make up the words.
Oh no.
Oh golly gosh. No.
Everyone's
Shit, I was gonna, like-
gathering as well.
I was gonna-
Everyone
I was-
in the village is gathering now because they're like, "What's happening? What's happening over here?"
No pressure.
Their flower.
No. I'm
J-
like, oh, I could try and come up with something like
Just
really
do abracadabra if you feel
clever.
like it.
No. I was gonna do like a really cool riddle like you had.
To give Taylor more time.
But
Che has pulled out
it's-
a little notebook and charcoals and is like drawing
That's not gonna
the
help.
sunflower and the moon blossom together, and it's circles with lines around them, but
It counts.
It's cute.
yeah.
I do not have time to actually think of something, so imagine this is like a really fancy, and everything rhymes. It just makes sense. But it goes along the lines of, when two depart, sorrow shall fall. Reuniting shall awaken all, or something along those lines.
Nailed it.
That's it. That was beautiful. That was
good.
great.
That was good.
That was fantastic. Yeah, and as soon
Yeah.
as that last word leaves your lips, you see the two flowers bloom as you'd never seen them before, either of them. And as they do, they actually into each other. and become a ombre red, orange, blue, purple flower. And this gorgeous purple and orange light comes out of the entire thing and waves over the village, clears the sky, and now there is the sun not setting because it's not quite there yet, but it's like starting to get that little bit of burnt orange, pinky as the sun dips, and everyone's clothing breathes back into life. The flowers look like they're blooming again, and everyone looks like they're happy and alive and smiling, and everyone can feel calm again. And as you each also get this warm and calming at the same time feeling on you, you notice that each of you have now got a mark to remember your time. And it can either be a moon or a sun mark, and I would like you each to just make it up and tell me what it is if you feel like it. You'll like to go first.
I think. First off, when the transformation happened, Che is just like, looks back at her drawing. Yeah. Like full two hands, rips it out of the notebook, throws it away, and then like starts doing another one. And there's just a little moon that's on like the corner of her ear. Like a little bald crescent on like the fur of it.
Yeah.
And then for Pat, there is a little sun that's on, I think, the tail.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a nice big like sun insignia.
Yeah.
Where Che
kind of like a
sits.
like a leather, like
Yeah.
leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Taylor?
Jackie's just wearing overalls, so like the adjustable straps and everything. It doesn't come up very high, like she's covered in fur, so like she's just wearing it for decency. But there's it's like her grey fur sort of in this upper part of her chest, sort of just under her collarbone. Her fur has paled from like an ashy grey to an almost white. And it's a sun, and it's got like a big, like, you know, in drawings there's got the squiggles around it.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's like a big one at the top, bottom, left and right of it, and then there's like little ones going diagonally.
Beautiful.
So it's like a white moon has been stamped into her fur on her chest.
Yeah. Very cool.
Did I say moon? Sun.
Moon, yeah, I know.
I meant sun, and I was like, wait. A sun has been
Colin.
stamped onto her chest.
I think Gaeloch has what are normally like the whiter parts of his eyes have sort of like modeled into the sort of like crater look of the moon. So every now and then, just at the right angle, when you catch his eyes, they just look like moons kind of shining. Normally
That's
not much
really
to see,
cool.
but just every now and
That is
then
very
when the light catches.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very cool. Elder Petal thanks you all for your hard work and putting the balance back into the Enchanted Forest, as well as breaking the curse here at the village. And you guys are off to adventure another day. And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Yay.
It's so good.
You did it. We did it. And it was only
We
a
did
little
it.
bit over. I'm sorry.
No,
All
It wasn't
good.
over. We're fine.
we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Oh, yeah, because the 10 is the intro.
the 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Nailed it. Look at me go.
Woo.
You did
I
it.
hope you
That was
all
awesome.
had fun.
That was really
That
good.
was super good. If y'all would like to play adorable, wholesome games like this, you can go get Wanderhome.
Yeah.
It's super cute. The art in the book is amazing also. It's very
It's so good.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Such a wholesome game. Well,
Mhm.
thank you all the viewers for joining us. It's been amazing. A couple of raids as well, which is also great. Thanks for all the chats. We love you.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else?
Don't forget to check out our other sponsors as
Yeah.
well.
Always check out the
So
sponsors.
Day 20, Amberwind, GameStop, Fernway
Buried-
Dice,
Buried Without
Bear Without
Ceremony.
Ceremony. Yep. And a massive thank you to HelloFresh as well. Check out them. I am actually a HelloFresh customer. I have been for a while. So, because I already have an account, I can't use the discount code.
Can you
I
not
can't
use this
them.
to like add on the free breakfast item?
I need to look into that, but like I went to just sign in and do it, and it was
Yeah.
like, you already have an account. I was like, oh, okay. So I need to play with it again. But honestly, delivery's quick, meals are super, super easy. Like I think the longest meal that took me to prep was like 20 minutes.
Yeah. It's
They're
very easy.
really,
Very good.
really good. It just takes the stress out of the week. Like honestly, go and check them out because it's so convenient, you know. Especially I'm very time poor. It's great.
Yeah.
And they are fresh. Like it's in the name Hello Fresh. It's great.
Fresh
I love
AF.
it. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
fresh
yeah.
AF. And then
absolutely
we've
fantastic.
got TPK coming up Friday. So don't forget that. And stick around for the raid because we'll raid now.
Yes.
And are you
We'll be
ready for
back
more
next
tales?
Yes. Always.
Always!
Back next week.
Love you all.
Bye.
Thank you.